Good morning and welcome back to Simply Fishing. My name is David, and if you've noticed, we probably haven't been out on the boat as much lately as we'd like. There's a reason for that. Playing basketball with some friends at church, I had a little accident and I tore my quadricep tendon. So I've had knee surgery and I will be off the boat for a little while. While I'm off the boat, I wanted to do something that I've been thinking about. Perfect time to do it. We're going to do a series on how to get started in fishing, how to get started on a budget, equipment I like to use personally, why I use that equipment, and just an overall feature of kind of getting people out there that maybe haven't done fishing before, they have questions, more of a how-to and why I do what I do series. So today is going to be number one, how to get started on fishing on a small budget. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. So like I said, we're going to do a quick intro series on how to get started in fishing. Today's episode is simply going to be, I don't have a lot of money. I want to get started in fishing. I want to get my kids started in fishing. How do I do that without spending a lot of money? Because the misconception out there is fishing is expensive. Don't get me wrong. Fishing can become expensive. But there are ways to do it without spending a lot of money. And that's how I got started, and that's why I want to bring you simple techniques on how to get started for very little money. First thing you're going to need is actually a fishing pole. Y'all seen me use this pole in many videos. It's my little Zebco slingshot. Nice, lightweight. The pole's got really good balance. I really like this pole. It's a small pole. Benefit of this one, it's a two-piece pole. So even if we took the car somewhere, you can fold it up, fit it in pretty much any vehicle. I'm not a big fan of two-piece poles, but for this particular reason, I bought this originally for my daughters that y'all seen in other videos. I bought it for them. They used it. Tommy learned how to fish with this pole. I got this one and a blue one, two identical poles. And so all four of my kids are learning how to fish with these Zebcos. They're so much fun to fish with because they're easy to use. Basic spinner reel. Lightweight, so you can catch small fish. You've seen us catch bluegill on these. You've seen us catch catfish on these. You've seen us catch bass on these. Everything you catch on these feels like you got a big fish because they're just so lightweight and so flexible. I mean, that makes it fun, which especially for kids, the more fun you can make it, the more they're going to want to keep coming back and doing it. And even as an adult, it's nice to know you catch a little 1 pound fish. It feels like a 5 pound monster every once in a while. So that's just fun to fish with. Like I said, they're simple to use. Spinner style. Taught my 6-year-old can do this, so it can be taught and learned even if you don't know how. Finger on the line, you flip the bell, you cast it out. When you cast it out, let it go. Once you get it set, you can flip the bell by hand or lock it. Simple drag adjustment right here, right on top. So they're nice, simple, compact, easy to use reels. Fun to use. One of the reasons I chose these particular Zebco series, the name brand Zebco has been around for a long time. They make a quality product. They also make a very affordable product. This reel, when I bought these reels, I got this one and the blue one. I bought these, when I bought them, they were about $15. Right now, a similar reel runs about $20 at Walmart. I've had this one for going on 5 years or more. Never had a problem. First thing I did was simply put some good fishing line on there. I'm just showing you the back of the spool because, well, it's got a name brand on the front and we're not sponsored by that name brand, nor do you need to. It really doesn't matter. I buy a lot of my line, either you can buy a cheap roll at through Amazon or at Walmart. I buy a lot of mine through Amazon because I find a better deal on it through Amazon, and this is a small spool, but you can get the larger spool, and that's the best way I found to buy it. This one's the blue camo for saltwater. I like the blue camo in saltwater. It disappears. They got in the brackish waters we have around here in the lakes. The moss green works really well. but just a nice line. These come with like a 6-pound monofilament line on there, which is not bad. You can use it depending on what you're going for, but because we use them for everything, I put a heavier line on there. You can put, right now I'm running probably a 15-pound braided line on these right now, so pretty much whatever I want to catch, I can catch on one of these rods. That gets you that. So basically, a little small spool line like this, and the reason I chose the small one like this, you can pick up a small spool like this at Walmart for about $6. So, looking $20, $6, you're $30 in, and you got your setup for rods and reels. And I know this looks like a kid's tackle box because it is a kid's tackle box. These are $7 at the store. Somebody out there's laughing right now. But when you open it up, it has a stringer, which you need for fish. 2 different size bobbers. A set of split shot weights, which can come in handy for different type of fishing you're doing. 5 different size hooks, which we do a whole other series later, or an episode later, on the hooks and what sizes to use and when. It comes with hooks. It has 2 shelves. Underneath it has a D-hooker, and everything came individually wrapped in plastic bags. The reason I like a little box like this is Tommy's, but if you want to go catch bluegill or bait fish at the docks, whatever you want to go catch, these little hooks, this, and all you need is some worms or some bread. A loaf of bread, ball it up, put it on those little hooks, throw it in. You can catch bluegill, brim. I mean, you can just have a good time fishing by yourself or with the kids, with the family. That's all you need. So all together, to get started in fishing, just a basic starter set, $20, $6. We'll go high end and say you upgrade for the $10 box. Less than $50, and that's counting a couple dollars in fuel to get to the dock or the lake you're going to. For less than $50, you can get started in fishing, get your kids started in fishing, have a great activity to enjoy with your kids, and just have a good time. Now, I'll set these to the side for a minute. That's your basics. One thing I like, as y'all know, we catch a lot of catfish. We like catfish. Once again, going back to Walmart. Walmart, if you're trying to get started on a budget, great place to go. They have box sets. This is their Catfish Box set. Y'all heard me in one video talking about I couldn't find my catfish pliers, so I actually went out and bought one of these box sets just to get another set of catfish pliers. It comes with basic description of what everything is, and this is nice because it'll actually tell you how to tie hooks. That's nice because if you never tied a knot before, it's not just a little bow or anything like that. You gotta be able to tie it. It comes with swivels, a stringer, another bobber, multiple weights. Came with a holder for your fishing license. Get a fishing license. If you need a fishing license, get a fishing license. You want to make sure you're legal. It even comes with a catfish rig, little thing like that. These are just nice, simple boxes. This box was a $8 box. The catfish pliers alone are worth the $8. So another simple box, catfish box, $8, get you started. And like I say, I'm trying to do this, help you all keep simple. One of the most popular type of fishings is bass fishing. Once again, we go to good old Walmart, and they have this kit made by Yum. This is a nice starter kit. It comes with a set of hooks. If I can get one out here. It comes with the hooks. And as you can see, it comes with multiple. It has the lizards, which I really like using these lizards, depending on the terrain you're in. And our water's around here, this watermelon color. These greens work really well. And it has multiple type of tube baits. 3 different styles. Then it has a smaller one with this line, just a different style bait. And then it has your traditional rubber worm in a completely different color. So this was a $7.99 kit, $8 kit, once again at Walmart. And I've taken some of the hooks out. They're in my other bigger tackle box, but these are the basic kits you can buy. So you got your basic starter kit for catfish, brim, bluegill, bass fishing. These kits will get you started in pretty much any type of fishing you want to do. Very big on fishing, as y'all know. Outdoor life in general is great. Our kids love it. It's a great outdoor activity. It helps them to let off steam, get outside, be involved with nature, learn different things. Like I said before, you know, my 6-year-old has learned how to use, is learning I say you're never done learning and fishing. You're always learning. So he's learning how to do all this. He can cast the rod pretty good now. He's not very good at tying a hook yet because, well, he's 6 years old and a sharp razor hook is not his best friend. But he's getting there. He's learning it. And these are all things, whether it's a 6-year-old, 5 or 6-year-old kid, up to, these are all things I use as a 43-year-old adult who's been fishing his whole life. All this equipment is very usable for any age, multiple styles of fishing. The last thing in this particular budget video I want to go about equipment-wise is one thing. It's not necessary, but I highly recommend. And another, this is a Danco set. You can buy these at Walmart. And like I say, this set runs about $15. It's one of a little kind of a mid-level quality set, you know, in my opinion. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the best by any means. It's got the pliers, on the pliers, I got the cutters, grip, spring-loaded, all stainless and coated. So these have been out on the boat, salt water and everything else. You can see they're holding up really well. And then the fillet knife with a case. And you can see when y'all seen us use these fillet knives in multiple videos for multiple species. Good sharp edge, comfortable handle is the main thing on these. I love the handle design. It's a rubberized handle, so even when you get wet hands for a slimy fish, you can get a good grip on the knife. It holds in your hand really well. The blades are very good, just enough flex for a good fillet, but not so much flex that it annoys you. So it's got a nice blade on it. Very good knives. Really like the Danco knives. Kit at Walmart. Like I say, it's not necessary to get started, but if you're going to do it for cleaning the fish, this is a very helpful kit altogether. For taking the hooks out of the fish's mouth, if you're catching and releasing or whatever, very helpful. Just want to kind of go over a few things with you right here. And like I say, once again, this will be, we're going to do multiple videos here. The next video I want to do, we're going to simply sit down and talk about hooks. What hook to use and when to use it. I'm going to lay out probably 8 or 9 different hooks. We're going to go through each one. Each one will have a purpose. Most of them can be used for multiple things, but there's a lot of confusion on which hook to use and when to use it. So the next one will be on which hook to use and when to use it. And we hope to see you there. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm hoping while I'm out hurt right now, you're going to enjoy this little series on how to get started in fishing, and continue to watch our videos, like them, share them out to your friends. I hope you're enjoying them, and above all, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.